As twilight fell on Midsummer's Day, the animals put on their best outfits and scurried to the night meadow for the firefly ball. That is where they stay up late and watch the fireflies come out, appreciating the shortest night of the year. Flora Fox and Phoebe Fawn were already on the meadow's edge with their fiddle and pan flute, playing their favorite firefly ball songs like The Shortest Night, Brown Bear and the Gloaming, and Twinkle Twinkle. The other animals did the firefly dances, which tend to involve a lot of twirling, and enjoyed the summertime feast their friends had cooked. Then Max Raccoon, who was tucking into a huge plate of potato salad, noticed something weird at the meadow's edge. All the animals did. Max felt the fur on his neck stand up, and he forgot all about his potato salad. Some animals later said they smelled wet moss, and some said they spied a lovely glow deep in the forest. Some noticed a rustling in the undergrowth, as soft as a firefly's twinkle. They all peered into the forest, wondering. Then they saw. It was a unicorn. She stepped out from a grove of hazel and elderberry, just as lovely as you please, and wearing a golden crown. She said, "Greetings, animals. I am Peaseblossom. I am most delighted to make your acquaintance." The animals had never seen a unicorn before. They said things like, "Well, bowl me over with a feather," and "Shucks." Gwendolyn Raccoon dropped her cherry pie right on the ground. Then they all remembered their manners and said, "Welcome, Peaseblossom." The rabbit twins did their best curtsies, and indeed this was the best opportunity for curtsying they had ever known. Gwendolyn said, "Excuse me, Peaseblossom, where have you been all my life?" Peaseblossom told her, "Princess School." Now she had set out to see the world. She showed the other animals her golden crown and her Princess School diploma. The animals decided to welcome their magical new friend with a grand banquet, but said that they would need a few days to get ready. Meanwhile, Peaseblossom stayed for the end of the firefly ball, and slept that night in the lodge on a cot her new friends made up for her. Peaseblossom eventually left the village, but promised to return once again.
So, what inspired you to bring back Peaseblossom?
My daughter really loves unicorns and rainbows. She wouldn't say unicorns are her number one animal, but she likes them.
Hazel Village.
I wore this shirt because I thought that it looked stormy.
Did you really, or are you lying? It does look stormy, so it works well.
Okay, no, I was like, okay, this is kind of purple and it's kind of stormy,
Okay,
so it's
nice,
acceptable.
nice.
So no, I'm not lying.
It's just you usually wear some kind of gray.
I usually wear some kind of gray. Many months ago, when Jane was pregnant with her twins, so like late summer, early fall probably, she came to us and she said, "I want to make a rainbow collection." And she was like, and the rainbow collection is gonna have like 4 to 5 pieces of every single color.
Her like vision was for an extremely like elaborate and magical rainbow dance, which did come to life, but I think in Jane's dreams it would have been like 5 times more elaborate.
Yeah.
And
like every single animal would be dressed as a color in like full garb, not just like 2 pieces, but like a bunch of accessories.
Yeah.
And then it would have like a 21 animal coordinated dance.
Yeah. So we scaled it down from that.
Yeah, because we were like, well, we
more
can't have
reasonable.
a 30-piece collection.
But even this is like it's a pretty special lineup, I would say.
Yeah.
Like our usual collections, this has a pretty different format than our usual collections, because you have these 6 individual costumes that are all similar. They're all
Coordinated.
bonnet. They're all a bonnet and a romper. And a
Yeah,
color of
elf
the
bonnet
rainbow.
plus romper. Oh, this one.
But each one has a different particular inspiration. Jane wrote here, she wrote it here, "Rainbow appreciations from the earth," was her vision. So we've got rose, daylily, dandelion.
Sorry,
I won't go too fast. Rose, daylily, dandelion, moss,
bluebell,
and wood violet.
wood violet.
Yeah. And they're very magical.
Very
and
satisfying to look at.
And it felt like the perfect time to do this collection because of Peaseblossom returning, because she's very magical, and it just felt Like she fit right in.
And Rainbow actually preceded Peaseblossom. Like the idea for the Rainbow collection came about, and then we said,
Yeah. Because I don't know.
Peaseblossom should come back.
Yeah, I don't know when it would have happened otherwise. Like I don't know if it would have been this year or that we.
Yeah, we
would
didn't
done
have a
the
plan
Rainbow
to bring her
collection.
back. Jane came in with that like wild idea, and then we said, okay, love it. Now make it smaller.
Yeah.
I always, like, I might have some sort of taste quibbles with the way these things are usually done, and then I'm like, but I can make it good. And so then I started thinking about, like, beautiful, soft pastel rainbow gradients and, like, real rainbows, and how they, you know, come out of, like, gray clouds when they have a weird sideways light around, like, before and after storms, I guess after, during.
And so then she came in with this sketch, and we're like, oh, incredible. And I will admit that at one point, to like scale it down to a more manageable size, I suggested removing purple. And Jane looked at me and said, absolutely not.
Yeah. Well, I think what she said was that her, at the time, 5-year-old would have been very upset if we hadn't done that, which is reasonable.
Yeah.
But my favorite part of the collection, I think, is Peaseblossom because she is, well, her attire, I should say, because she is the clouds, which I wouldn't have thought about necessarily as being like, I feel like when you look at a rainbow, you're really thinking about the rainbow, but the clouds and the storm and the rain and all of that are very much part of it.
Yeah.
So she's got her stormy skies crown. It's like sparkling with raindrops and her fluffy cloud cape. Do you want to demonstrate? Jane drew this also.
So the demonstration, I'll do it for myself.
Yeah.
I am Peaseblossom is like this, where she,
It's the grand finale of of the Grand Rainbow
where
Dance.
she reveals her rainbow,
Yeah.
rainbow inside,
Yeah.
and does like a exaggerated swooshy dance.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's a teeny tiny sketch here of
Yeah.
her demonstrating this dance.
Which is my favorite thing. I love it. Also, the rainbow, when you're wearing the cape, the rainbow is upside down, you know, like the purple's at the top.
Oh.
Because the shape of the cape is mid, so when you turn it upside down, it creates the arch with the red on the top. So, very well thought out.
Thought about the detail.
And this rainbow is a watercolor painting that Sarah did.
Yes.
Which is beautiful.
Look how many people are on the website though. Look at all the dots. This is 4 minutes before the launch. Oh my gosh. Look at all these people. Oh, we got someone in Argentina.
Bienvenido.
Cool.